going to be an emotional roller coaster, but somehow I'm going to get through it.
Well, for the first time, Bruce Jenner is expected to open up about his transition from a man to a woman. That ABC News exclusive interview will air tonight in a 2-hour special beginning at 9 right here on ABC 7.
Now, Jenner's experience is opening up a national discussion on transgender people. And as Adam Slinger found, there are 2 things that counselors say people who are transitioning fear the most.
Your food runner tonight. I'm Nathaniel, so if you need anything, just let me know.
He's picking up 6 to 7 shifts a week as a server and food runner. Like many 32-year-olds, Nathaniel Anderson is planning his next move in life. He's already completed a major one.
There might be a collective experience, but it's an individual journey.
Nathaniel is transgender. His transition to a man started just 4 years ago.
I've always been a tomboy, but I think things got more apparent as you go to school and you start to get segregated between men and women. And in my elementary school, the boys' room was blue and the girls' room was pink. And the whole bathroom experience, like, this doesn't feel right.
The person never felt they were the gender that they were born in.
Miral Crane is a therapist who's worked with transgender men and women for more than 40 years.
It's still the same person. Go one step at a time. It's just like going hiking. You know, if we look at the big mountain, we are overwhelmed by it. But when we start going on the trek, we get closer and closer to that solution.
Is there a question that you always get that you hate?
Well, I don't like being asked about my former name. That's not anybody's business.
Nathaniel's careful about what he shares and what he doesn't. But there's one thing he wants others to know.
People who are considering transitioning or think that transgenderism is something that they are wrestling with, it doesn't happen quickly. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not something that fixes everything.
Nathaniel tells us he's happy and he has support, something not everyone has, transgender or not.
But I think that we just need to be compassionate and really have respect for the individual, regardless of whatever choices or whatever identity they may have.
In Columbus, Ohio, I'm Adam Slinger.
Coming up in about 20 minutes, we'll talk with a clinical psychologist who's worked extensively with transgender people in the D.C. region. Hear his thoughts on the difficulties that his patients face just ahead.